welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Bianca Valerio, and I know this is not exactly what it looks like to be Dubai, but I can assure you I am in Dubai. I'm in UAE inside my hotel bathroom. First things first, I've been wanting to do a vlog about Dubai, and usually if you check on my YouTube channel, I do a lot of travel guides. Basically, things, what to see, what to do, what to eat, where to shop, yada yada yada. But you know, the thing about Dubai that makes me feel a little bit uncertain is, the one thing I know for certain is that Dubai is constantly changing, constantly evolving. So for me to do a travel guide, I have to be coming here maybe 4 or 5 times a year in order to update that, and for me to really be sure that this is the coolest thing, this is the best thing, and so on and so forth. So instead, what I wanted to do is pretty much cite all the things that I think for a first timer or even for a multiple timer that you would recognize, or even for a local you would recognize that these are the most, I guess, the most touristy things or the most landmark things to do when coming to Dubai. So first things first, Burj Al Arab. So I remember many years ago I saw on TV, in fact it was CNN, and I saw this building that was just in the middle of the water, and I was thinking, damn, where is that? And that was actually what put Dubai on the map, or on the radar, for a lot of tourists who were just so curious exactly where that is. So that is my number 1. There's so many ways in order for you to experience what it's like to stay in the Burj Al Arab by choosing which restaurant you want to dine in. Let's go! When making a reservation, you can book in the restaurants. Like, for example, take a look over my right-hand side. It's like you're dining with the fish in a giant aquarium, so that's in the seafood restaurant. And then all the way at the top is also another restaurant where you get an amazing view of the beach and the Jumeirah Hotel on the other side. But you need to be 21 and up in order to do that. Now, since we have a child in our group, we decided as well to also taste the local flavors while making everybody happy. And that we have it at, over here on my left-hand side is Al-Iwan. It's a buffet style setup, and we can get to sample Egyptian, Moroccan, all the amazing aromatic Arabic flavors. And the best part, it's eat all you can. Let's go! Okay, so everyone is getting the lamb, the beef, the chicken. Well, I'm getting something vegetarian since I am a vegetarian. And I'm getting the za'atar manakish. That's the Arabic sage bread stuffed with thyme. And he just prepared it for me on the grill. And I guess it's like the gozlem. Is that right? It's like the gozlem in Turkey. It's like an Arabic quesadilla. So this is like the piece de la resistance of the whole buffet. It's baby lamb uzi. Well, of course, people have already partaken from it, but it's a giant, and my sister says it is so good, and it already comes with rice and vegetables. I can smell it. It smells good. Okay, we're going back to my dish. Thank you so much. See? Quesadilla Al Arab here at the Burj Al Arab. The thing I love most about buffets is you can sample as much or as little of all the many dishes that the buffet has to offer. So here at Al-Iwan in the dessert buffet, we have camel's milk. I've never tried it before, and usually when you think of like goat's milk or different types of milks, there's always a certain taste to it. So let's see if this does too, and it has a little bit of pistachios at the top. Well, the texture of this, it's served like in a panna cotta style, so it's a bit gelatinous. Really delicious. It's creamy, but it's not very heavy. It's also not too sweet, and the pistachio gives a little bit of earthiness and texture to it as well. You know, unlike goat's milk, it has that distinct aftertaste. This one, absolutely not. It's sweet, lovely. Camel's milk. Cheers. So it's so nice that you get to see it inside and up close, but here you get the full view alongside with the beautiful beach of the Arabian Sea. Okay, so let me give you a backstory before I tell you what the second Burj is all about. So Abu Dhabi, he is like the big daddy or the big brother among all the 7 Emirates, and once upon a time Dubai was absolutely nothing. It was just all desert and no money. And here comes Abu Dhabi to save the day. So in each emirate, there's actually a sheikh or a king. So because there's 7 of them, there are 7 sheikhs. Now the name of the sheikh from Abu Dhabi is Sheikh Khalifa. Now the name of the sheikh in Dubai is Sheikh Mohammed. Now Sheikh Khalifa was nice enough to grant that money in order for Dubai to do this progress and do this, I wouldn't say refurbishing, but basically to uprise to what it is today. And as a token of major appreciation and thank you to Sheikh Khalifa, there it is, the Burj Khalifa. Good evening, Mr. Anderson. So according to the Guinness Book of Records, this is the highest observation deck in the world at the top of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. In fact, this is how many meters again?
828 meters.
828 meters above ground, and you get an amazing view of the whole city, whether day or by night. This is the address downtown Dubai, and there's a reason why it's called the address. You know, you don't need some fancy name, well, because this is prime real estate. And it's not because of how massive this apartment is, apartment hotel. Actually, if you guys want to take a room tour, I actually did that on my IGTV. But what's really most essential about the address here in downtown Dubai, it's the view. Let me show you. Take a look at this balcony right here. The third thing that is most popular, especially in Dubai, is going on a camel ride. And that's what I got to do in 2015. So it's so cool. I put my hair in a bun, trying to get my hair out of the way, but apparently you're going to be wearing, if you're a girl, a shaila, just like this one, and a kutra for a guy. And
chicken. It's nice that they even have vegetarian options. So I have a vegetarian kebab. There's vegetable rice and vegetable curry and potato. But you can actually have lamb rice. So there's a lot of food to choose from. Super cool.
So it's so nice that I just got to see the camels and they were sleeping, and you can even ride them at night. I don't want to, I just had a full stomach, and to be honest I would rather them rest, but the people who are taking care of them who said that they're gonna be fine. Apparently camels only need about 10 minutes to rest or to sleep and they're good to go for the whole day. If only we humans could do that. Pretty spectacular. And apparently these whole grounds where we did all the camel ride are owned by the royal family, so it's well taken care of. The animals are well taken care of. That's why it is called a camel reservation center.
Pretty cool, right? Speaking of desert, which leads us to number 4. Now, in the middle of the desert, you would never expect a blooming oasis to come about, right? Especially flowers. Now, the one thing that's also quite famous here in Dubai is the Dubai Miracle Garden.
So, it's nearly sunset. Can barely even find the sun. Here at Miracle Garden, Dubai, I saw photos of this on Instagram and I just wanted to come here. It's like an amusement park, but it's a garden. It is like Alice in Wonderland. I think this is something that was really meant for spring because a lot of the flowers here, they're kind of dying already, and in a way they're not as manicured as they used to be. So I guess this thing is really more for spring, but nonetheless though, it is so breathtaking, it's so beautiful. And if you ever have the chance to go to Dubai, if you love flowers, if you just love something that's truly enchanting, Miracle Garden.
Number 5, my favorite thing to do, which is shopping. Now, if there's one thing that Dubai truly offers the very best of, it would definitely have to be shopping malls, different types of shopping. But the Dubai Mall in particular, the reason why it's so unique, apart from having one of the biggest Sephora stores I've ever seen in my life, it also has a giant aquarium inside the mall. It's absolutely stunning. I mean, it's your traditional mall, you know, you have all your best brands, but the reason why people love going to that mall, especially if you're a first timer, is just seeing that giant aquarium. So that's that.
Hello my lovelies and welcome to Dubai Mall, and I would have to say this is probably the most popular shopping mall in Dubai, because not only are you able to shop for every single luxury brand that you possibly think of, because like right now I'm here at the fashion hall. Now this mall is like so big, it's divided into so many parts, and if you know luxury shopping really isn't your thing, not to worry, because the more touristy part of the mall is actually where the aquarium is. Now a lot of people fuss really over that aquarium. It's an indoor aquarium, really cool, and apart from that you're even gonna find a really large Sephora. So you know it's not bags or shoes, but you've got makeup, and if you don't feel like walking, there's actually an indoor mall taxi as well. As I said, this mall is so big, but as you can see I'm in a more modern swanky part of the mall. Not that they're all swanky but there is actually another part of the mall that's more traditional. It looks like an old souk in our old market, and that's where you'll find like jewelry and whatnot. So here in Dubai Mall, there is also a pretty popular place that people love to go to, especially if you are a shoeholic, and that is called Level Shoes. So it's just one place that's dedicated to shoes of all different brands, styles, very current, in season, and then the ones that are no longer in season, as I told you, the turnover is so fast, that goes to all the outlets. I think that's why I didn't put our current hotel on the list. It's because it's not really a top thing to do, because you don't really need to stay at a major luxury hotel in order to enjoy a place. It's for some people, it's just to eat, sleep, and take a dump. Or just sleep, really, and get out of there, and you spend the most of your time outside and not really in the hotel. However, a lot of people come to Dubai not necessarily for the shopping, but they also come for the beach, even if it's a man-made beach. And there is one hotel in particular that, since my very first visit in 2013, has already been such a popular choice, not just for adults, but for families as well. And that's next on the list.
One of the best hotels here are considered the best hotels here in Dubai, which is the Palm Atlantis. Or the Atlantis or the Palm? The Palm Atlantis in Dubai? Doesn't matter. But the first time I ever saw this was many years ago when Oprah Winfrey had shown like the Atlantis, just this beautiful hotel in the middle of like the water. It's just absolutely magnificent. But then in Dubai, they actually replicated it. You have another version of it right there. And what's nice about it is it's really, you feel like you are you have your own island to yourself. It also has an aquarium inside. It has a beach. It's perfect for the family. I'm not really going to show videos of that right now, but I'm showing like a couple of photos that I took when I went there in 2013. That was the very first time I'd actually visited Dubai. So it's actually a great place to go to, even just for coffee or maybe for brunch, for lunch, just to show the family. It's great for kids, maybe a day of swimming. Palm Atlantis. Now we're moving on to number 7. As I mentioned, the 7 Emirates, the big daddy of them all is Abu Dhabi. Now the great thing about it's not like driving cross state where it takes a couple of hours. If you guys actually want to take a day trip to go to Abu Dhabi, you can do that. And from Dubai, it just takes 1 hour. And that is my number 7. But I'm not going to show that here because I have one other vlog that's actually dedicated to my experience in Abu Dhabi. So make sure to check that out. So remember I was telling you that Dubai is just constantly changing. There's always something new. And if there's one thing they always have something new, it's theme parks. In fact, it is so impressive with a different lineup of theme parks. In fact, one thing I actually never got to show in Abu Dhabi is Ferrari World. That's actually something you guys need to check out. You may not own the car, but you can actually visit the theme park. I only went for a short while and I never really got to take videos, but I'm sharing some clips right here from the internet, so you guys enjoy that. But anyway, back here in Dubai, there is called Riverland, and this is what I got to experience.
Okay, so I'm here at Riverland. Okay, so it's like a gigantic theme park. Think of it as like the Disney resorts, but it's the Dubai Parks and Resorts and Park. Anyway, so there's a couple of things that you can choose from here. There's Bollywood, there is Motion Gate, which is where we're going, and there is Legoland. So Motion Gate, from what I heard, is basically just like different famous movies that you know from Hollywood, and I'm not even sure if it's just Hollywood, from all over the world. So there's a lot of restaurants, there's a lot of shops, there's just a lot going on. So I'm excited exactly what movies we're going to be checking out. As much as I want to go to Legoland, as much as I want to check out Bollywood, there's only so many days in the week. There's only so little time that we have. Spending a week here, we're actually staying here for a week, and considering that, there's still not enough time to check out everything that we can. Okay, and there she is, finally, Motion Gate. Thank you so much. I was not expecting, this award, but I would like to accept this award on behalf of all the best bitches in the house. This one's for you.
Super cute. Okay, there's this ride. It's called the River Expedition from the movie Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I've never heard of that movie, but my sister apparently loves it. And right behind me, since it's like a ride that gets you wet, you just put 20 dirhams and you stay inside this thing, and then it's like a super giant like blow dryer of sorts. I am here for it. I wish somebody was inside to give me a demo, but yeah, pretty cool. So if you get wet, no problem. Now, since no one in my family ever wants to ride anything, I'm left with the Smurfs Studio Tour. Why not? I grew up with it. Not gonna lie, the one person who wants to ride all these kiddie rides, you think it's me? You think it's my sister? Oh no, it's my mom. I love Shrek. I love Shrek. Super love Shrek. I also like Kung Fu Panda. Super cute. Ah, didn't realize. DreamWorks. Okay, so we came from Smurf World. That was Columbia Pictures. There was like Ghostbusters and all these other things. Now we are moving on to How to Train Your Dragon. Since this is not Game of Thrones, this is probably the next best thing. Shrek's Village, waiting for my Prince Charming. Right, we got a winner! Say hi, Mabuhay! Mabuhay! Thank you! Thank you! Family photo! Don't worry, Donku, you're not like the rest. How are we doing so far? All right, guys, we are near the home stretch and we are on to number 9. So earlier I was talking about shopping, and you know, apart from the many malls that you will find, which are all the traditional malls, there's one thing that Dubai is completely known for, and that is the Dubai Fashion Festival. Now, this is a 2-time-year occurrence. Now, the biggest of which, at least the only one that I've experienced, is during December 26th up until maybe a little after January. This is like a month long of festivities that have to do with the biggest sales. Now, in particular, we have outlet shopping. If there's the mall, there's great discounts, but at outlet shopping, it is clearance prices all year long. Hey guys, so I am here at the Outlet Village in Dubai, and if you take a look, it's like super empty. This is my kind of shopping. Now, there's a couple of outlets here in Dubai, and this is actually a new one. I think it's part of the Dubai Parks and Resorts. So there's like Legoland, there's Bollywood Land, there's all these different lands. It's kind of like Disney Parks and Resorts. So Outlet Village is here. Anyway, the standard of living here is so freaking high. So you can expect that a lot of things here are like super expensive. And at the same time, because they are living the life, the turnover of products about season to season is so fast. Everybody always wants the newest thing. And that's why it makes sense that you have outlets here to, I guess, to get rid of inventory. And that's where people like me and you love to shop. So I know for a fact that there are
Filipino shoppers who like to do a lot of their shopping here in Dubai because they know they can get great prices and they sell them on Instagram. Now I know where they're getting it. In fact, this store, I think it's Opera. It's called Opera. Sorry guys, my voice is so soft. They have like Alexander McQueen. They have like Cassidy. They have all these different shoes. Like look at this shoe over here. Super on trend. From 3,000 to 900. Crazy. And they have all these broken sizes, so it's just a matter of finding your luck to see if you find something that's your size. But they have so many brands, and yeah, I guess it's just you just have to fly to get here to get the discount. But I can see why now all these personal shoppers are really just have so many to choose from. Okay guys, so one of my ultimate favorite brands for heels is Cassidy because they're so sexy. That heel is literally killer heels. Okay, so they're these pair of shoes. You know how they say like when you throw that to the universe, it'll come back to you if you just believe it? Well, I didn't think it would come like maybe 4 years later. But they're these pair of heels. They're zebra print that I've always really wanted from years back. And guess what? They only have one size left, and it's my size 7. And here they are. This is it, and it was about a couple of thousand dirhams, and now it's 550, which is basically 150 US dollars, or about less than 8,000 pesos. Let's take a look at the shoes. My voice down, trying to contain the excitement. But guys, take a look at this, 95% off, if there's even such a thing. I've usually heard of 90 if you're lucky, but 95%. So I'm here in Dubai Outlet Village, which is another one of the many outlets that you can shop here in Dubai. And the great thing about it is there's just such a selection, especially for sizes. Usually when you're in Asia, you can only find the really for petite or really small sizes, but here they have it large, really small, even the shoes. Awesome.
Are you guys still with me? Okay, I get it. If you're not into malls, it's not your thing. Trust me, you're not alone. But if there's one thing that I highly recommend when coming to Dubai, it is such a unique shopping or non-shopping experience because it's very visual, trust me. So you guys have watched Aladdin, right? And he gets to make 3 wishes inside this really cool cave with so much gold. Now imagine seeing that much gold in the flesh, in person. You don't need to buy, you just need to look. And you can find that here at the Gold Souk.
So if there's anyone who knows gold and how to live it up truly over the top, it's the Arabs. So when in Dubai, you've got to come to the old part of town and check out the Gold Souk. You know, when I was here 4 years ago, you weren't really allowed to take photos because I guess, as with any artist, they were worried that you would steal their designs. But of course, as you can see, times have changed. That store behind me is actually the most popular, where all the tourist groups love to take a photo because look how beautiful and amazing that dress is. And that dress is made of solid gold. That's just some of the things that the Arabs love to wear. And I heard that a lot of the designs, especially the really big grand ones, are the ones that they use for weddings or important ceremonies. Well, I'm wearing a strand of pearls that are about 100 pesos from just a bazaar. I think I'm good with that. But for now, let me show you guys just some of the stores you can see here at the Gold Souk. If you know how to buy gold, you would know that it's never about the size, but it's actually about the weight. So the heavier it is, the more expensive it is. And right behind me is, according to the Guinness Book of Records, is the heaviest solid gold ring. To give you the exact, it is 63.8 kilograms, and it has some precious stones in it as well. That's basically like the weight of an average human being.
So that is what greets you when you enter the Gold Souk. Just to pretty much manage your expectations of how lavish the Arabs get when it comes to their gold. Exactly, I love it. We have some ladies saying hello. They're also friendly. I'm still trying to see whether I want to buy anything because it is quite expensive, but at the same time though, because you are in the land of gold, relatively speaking, it's not very expensive. I was eyeing a pair of earrings. I don't know, we shall see. See, you don't really need to come here to buy. There's no commitment because you can see that there are some that are very simple designs and there are some that are very grand designs. I guess it's just a great way to appreciate art, to appreciate the culture, and just to see like what the Gold Souk is like, right? Definitely worth a visit. Until then, I'm sticking to fancy jewelry.
And I know that clip was still from like 2015. Now, you know, every time I come visit the Gold Souk, it still looks the same. Maybe prices have changed, but the shops pretty much the same. We're in number 10, and I've really saved it for the very last because it's my absolute favorite. That I actually think if there's one thing that I highly recommend when coming to Dubai, because it is like getting 100-in-1 special. It's not just one thing. It's not a hotel. It's not just one restaurant. It's not just one shopping mall. Literally, it is everything. It is like mga Pilipino, para siyang pangkabuhayan showcase because it is whole experience in itself. And that's why I'm actually dedicating one whole episode just for it. So guys, make sure to check out the next episode after this. It's number 10, Global Village. Regarding Dubai or Abu Dhabi, feel free to comment down below because anybody who's reading it might even get more ideas on where they go apart from my top 10. Anyway, I'm Bianca Valerio. This has been my YouTube channel. Come away with me. Bye guys.